sorry.
Guess who's blaming Wendy Williams for a massive financial mess? And no, it's not some troll on the internet, but the man himself, Kevin Hunter. Dive in with me as I uncover Kevin's latest allegations and why the internet is all shades of shock.
And I'm like, but I'm still in love. I don't know what to do. Like, are you serious with this? This is really going down.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live Channel. Now, if you've been missing out on the hottest tea in town, don't fret, because I've got you covered. Today, I'm diving deep into a story that's got everyone buzzing. Kevin Hunter, after being cornered by some serious bank troubles, has decided that Wendy Williams is the root of all his problems. Can you believe it?
They always looked at me as like
So it seems that karma is putting in some overtime on Kevin Hunter's case. As if things couldn't get any darker for him, now his banks joined in the party, slapping him with a lawsuit for his mountains of debt. Just when you think it can't get worse for poor Kevin, karma always seems to prove us wrong. Like Wendy said herself, I swear, every time we think that Kevin's life couldn't possibly get worse, karma finds a way to make it worse. Now, the guy's got some nerve. He's pointing his finger at Wendy, claiming she's the reason for his messy financial troubles. I mean, can you believe this? Is he seriously suggesting that Wendy somehow made his bank sue him? Talk about passing the buck.
I am paying alimony.
Kevin's descent into financial ruin started when Wendy's talk show hit the skids and she cut off his alimony payments. Poor Kevin, he's been living high on Wendy's hard-earned dollars, and when that well ran dry, he was left high and dry. And if we take a closer look at Kevin's situation, it's clear that he was always leaning on Wendy's generosity. Once the alimony check stopped, his financial security toppled like a house of cards. It's not just the bank chasing after Kevin's non-existent bucks, either. Lawsuits are raining down on him from all sides. He's being sued left, right, and center. A terrible situation to be in, no doubt.
Our marriage. I've known about her almost since the beginning. I've known that Kevin is a serial cheat.
However, the true starting point of Kevin's troubles can be traced back to his affair with Sharina. Despite promising Wendy he wouldn't father another child, he went ahead and did just that. This betrayal led him down a road of misfortunes that he's still trudging along.
She was having something of an existential crisis where she was like, how am I not talking about this? But I can't because I have a son and I'm...
Here's the kicker. Kevin and his main squeeze Sharina had been living pretty comfortably, all thanks to Wendy's alimony. But once that financial faucet was turned off, their grand lifestyle came crashing down. To give him a sliver of credit, Kevin did try to set up a few businesses for Sharina. But guess what? They all flopped. With no success on the horizon, they gave up and decided to live off Wendy's alimony. But like the old saying goes, all good things must come to an end. And boy, did they ever.
I was fired because I got a divorce.
All right, now let's spill some more tea on this whole alimony debacle. Wendy, being the boss that she is, was always 10 steps ahead. Her lawyers crafted that alimony clause tighter than a fresh face, Lyft stating that if her gig with Wee Wee ended or if she didn't secure an equivalent paying TV show, all bets are off when it comes to Kevin's severance pay. This isn't just a contract, honey. It's a game of chess. Kevin's reaction. Well, as the man himself said, as the husband for 20 plus years and the creator of The Wendy Williams Show, I was entitled to my half of everything that we had, just like any other couple divorcing. The sense of betrayal was palpable, especially when he added about suspecting Wendy's Wells Fargo advisor of some shady business. But the real kicker, Wendy's money was frozen in Wells Fargo, making any attempts to cough up some cash for Kevin virtually impossible. Ouch. Now, nobody wants to see anyone struggle, but Kevin's financial woes took a nosedive and things got dark real quick. In his own words, I have fallen behind on most of my bills. If the homeowners association fees are not paid, foreclosure will soon follow. My car insurance hasn't been paid as a result of not receiving monthly severance payments. It's like watching a celebrity soap opera in real life. The drama doesn't stop there, he added. I'm behind on credit card payments because I have no money since the severance payments were suspended. Truly a tragic fall from grace. But Kevin, ever the fighter, thought he could take Wendy to court and force those payments. If we're talking comebacks, this ain't it. The judge, not having any of it, and tossed his case faster than last season's fashion trends. Now, here's where it gets juicy. Kevin's partner, Sharina, who's been with him through thick and thin, is rumored to have said bye Felicia when the money ran dry. Word on the street is she's out and might not be as silent as we think. An insider hinted, and let me tell you, the fear of being sued by the bank is not the only concern here. If Sharina decides to leave, it wouldn't come as a shock to anyone if she takes legal action for child support. Looks like Kevin's wallet might be facing some more hits. All in all, this saga serves as a cautionary tale for everyone out there. Always read the fine print and don't put all your eggs or bills in one basket, especially if that basket's held by your ex.
You know, it was very public. It was like any other divorce.
Talk about a whirlwind of trauma. So after all those courtroom shenanigans with Wendy, you'd think Kevin would catch a break, right? Wrong. Dive into this next juicy bit. Now, Kevin is neck deep with UBS Bank. He applied for their Visa Signature credit card, and let me tell ya, he wasn't just swiping for some retail therapy. Court documents reveal defendant maintained and or maintained certain brokerage accounts at UBS Financial Services, which is an affiliate of UBS Bank. In connection with the foregoing, defendant applied for a used Visa Signature credit card issued by the UBS Bank and agreed, among other things, that any UBS Visa Signature credit card issued to him would be governed by the terms of a separate credit card member agreement. Got all that? Cool, because here's where it gets spicy. The same documents spill the tea. UBS Bank has advanced certain credit to defendant under the account. As a result of those credit advances under the account, there is an outstanding balance due in the amount of over $20,000 as of March 28, 2020, through 2023, plus interest, attorney fees, and other expenses. Ouch! Right. Kevin went on a shopping spree and forgot the golden rule. If you can't buy it twice, don't buy it at all. All of those opportunities he had over the years, the name and fame that came with being associated with Wendy, and what does he do? Splurges on luxury items for his mistress. Classic. Now, this ain't just gossip from the grapevine. UBS Bank did their due diligence, sending Kevin warnings by way of letters dated January 23, 2023 and March 1, 2023. UBS Bank advised defendant, among other things, that he had defaulted under the terms of the agreement and that the outstanding balance due under the terms of the account was accelerated. And they mean business. They're demanding Kevin fork over the $20,000 he owes. And here's the kicker. They want interest on that and attorney fees. So Kevin isn't just in a mess. He's in a supersized mess.
More successful I got and he got, and we believed in each other, the more of a jerk he became.
And here's the most jaw-dropping bit. Kevin's now listing his lavish Florida pad where he and Sharina have been living it up for a whopping $1.2 million. Sounds like a lot. Sure, but remember all the cash Kevin's been burning through? That hospital bill ain't gonna pay itself. And even if he manages to pocket the $1.2 million, rumor mills are buzzing that it won't be long before he's scraping the barrel again. Especially if, Sharina pulls the child support card.
And I read about it in the blogs and the tabloids, the address of this place that he had purchased to share with this backwoods bitch.
Now, here's where things get real twisted. Despite all of this mess, guess who Kevin's pointing fingers at? Yup, you guessed it. Wendy herself. Word on the street is that Kevin is convinced that all of this drama and downward spiral is Wendy's doing. One close source spilled, Kevin believes that this is all Wendy's fault and that things wouldn't have gotten so bad for him if she only continued to pay the alimony as agreed. And y'all, it gets even juicier. That same source revealed Kevin believes that Wendy stopped paying the alimony out of spite because she wanted to see him suffer since she was still salty as a result of the divorce and him having a child out of their marriage. Can you even imagine? Not only is Kevin drowning in debt and legal woes, but he's now throwing shade at Wendy, expecting her to pull him out of the financial deep end. But wait, there's more. Another little birdie chirped that Kevin is not just mad, he's livid. Apparently, he's been nonstop hitting up Wendy's phone, probably hoping for a miracle or, better yet, a check. The insider claimed that he has allegedly been blowing Wendy's phone up because he still can't believe that she's not doing anything to help, not even offering to pay off his credit card debt.
He was with me, begging forgiveness, telling me to take a moment and he would see it and we were meant to be together.
But the world's watching and people are not holding back their thoughts on this whole fiasco. The general consensus, Kevin needs to pull up his socks and face the music. One outspoken critic voiced out saying, Kevin Hunter is the perfect example of you can't fix stupid. It's crazy that after all these years, this man doesn't have another viable source of income, especially after how he treated Wendy. The ego, the entitlement, the narcissism, the audacity. You never win when you play dirty. For real, if he thought he could ride the Wendy wave forever, he's got another thing coming. The universe has a weird way of balancing the scales, and it looks like Kevin's about to learn that the hard way. Well, there you have it, folks. Kevin Hunter, in what some are calling a desperate move, is pointing fingers straight at Wendy. The audacity to shift blame, especially after the way he treated her, has left many fans and critics absolutely baffled. But as the saying goes, when you play with fire, you get burned. And right now, it looks like Kevin might be feeling that heat. So, what are your thoughts on this whole Kevin-Wendy saga? Do you think Kevin has any ground to stand on, or is this just another chapter in a book of blame games? And if you were Wendy, how would you react to all this? Drop your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear your juicy takes on this. Thank you all for tuning in and joining me on this wild ride through the fascinating world of celebrity rumors. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and smash that like button. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest updates. Until next time, stay curious, stay entertained, and keep those comments coming. Peace out.